Hello, probably no one, and welcome back to What I Think. So, today I'm going to be talking about something that I enjoy myself, old games. So, when we're talking about old games, are we talking about like the Black Ops 1 era, like the older Xbox 360 days, or are we talking like old games like Super Mario Bros? Because to me, I like both of those eras. I mean, like I wasn't alive in the second one, but I was alive for the Black Ops series. I also played Ghosts, some other old Call of Duties. But with the really older games like Super Mario Bros., those are the classics. Those are what brought us to what we have today. It's what rose gaming up from pretty much nothing and all the hate that it was getting for kids not being active to a literal global sport. I mean, like a gamer, even though it was Ninja. I don't really like Ninja, but still, a gamer got on the cover of ESPN magazine for the first time ever in like this year. Or was it? I think it might have been last year, but oh well. But still, I mean, gaming is a really fun thing, and it's good to remember the old days, like the Game Boys and the Ataris and the Nintendo 64s and the Nintendo, which is called the Nintendo Classic now, but it was just called Nintendo back then. So, my dad does remember some of these games. We actually have a Nintendo Classic at my house. I don't really want to go downstairs and play it because I'm chilling in my closet right now. It's pretty cool in here. But with old games, there's a whole bunch to talk about. I mean, we could talk about Zelda, we could talk about Kirby, we could talk for days about Mario, and just a ton and ton and ton of other games that existed around that time period. But this has to be a short video, and I'm kind of running out of time. I think they're about to find me. But with old games, it was the good old days back before microtransactions and updates and all that. You just played a game until you got bored of it. Because with those games, you didn't have 7-hour updates that would take up all the space in your Xbox. You would just put the game in as soon as you bought it and play it. It was the same way like that with the Xbox 360. But now, with the Xbox One, for some reason it has to download even if you have the disc for it. I don't know. It's one of the dumbest systems that I've. Well, not systems, I like Xbox, but it's one of the dumbest ways of playing games. But, I mean, like, we're not really talking about PC. That's like a whole different ballpark. Mostly talking about consoles. But I mean, like with PC is where it kind of started. I mean, there was computers long before game consoles, so yeah. And don't even get me started on arcades because with arcades were kind of like everywhere back in the 80s and 90s, and you would just go in for like 2 or 3 hours with your buddies and play some video games. And I would really like to see a modern one of those, but it would be really expensive because you'd have to buy like 700 Xboxes and like 50 PS4s because PlayStation sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Whatever gaming setup you have, it's okay. My gaming setup is in a closet. See? Yeah. So, anyway, that's really all I got to talk about. And, yeah, that's what I think.